Hivulenko mujimbu kufuma kuli ba Ministry of Home Affairs na Internal Security kuzachila hamwe na bambwembwa batala hakuchina kabatu kayekosena nabakapwanga na kulaba bakakuchina bosena bana kutwama amuze mungalila ya maheba kuputuka 11 April kwetanaha 7 May 2022. Mukakuchina wosena uze ali mwishi ya miaka 18 years uze alitepa kubisemu yenyu nombatu ambengwetu uze mwana nginga atela kuya ku ofesi yabaze batala bakakuchina Commission for Refugees shimbukanda ihetele likumbi lya kulaba abaze bose balimbata batwama mwisha ya 18 years batela kuiza na tanga yabo yosena chakuona kusezaho nomba umwe mukakuchina wosena bana mlombo kuiza na lipepa lize bamuhanyine akuze ku office ya bakako chakufwana ngwe certificate ya mukakuchina nomba alien card lipepa lya kusemuka nalyo na mapepa osena az osena bamuhanyine kuze kuli bakako mukakuchina wosena uze ali mumbaka atela kuya kuze ku kempwe ya maheba mangana bakamusoneke yali kumbikaneli.
There are significant cuts across the region. Funding has been shrinking. We are not able to provide adequate drinking water, healthcare, shelter. Donors need to urgently increase their fundings, and also the private sector has to include refugees' welfare and humanitarian assistance in their corporate social responsibility programs. The world needs to act now.
Africa hosts an estimated 25 million refugees, displaced persons and asylum seekers in 2019, more than half of them children. Some African countries, including Uganda, Sudan, and Ethiopia, host some of the largest refugee populations in the world. Armed conflicts have caused the exodus of millions of Africans desperate to flee violence. Most have lost everything: their homes, their relatives, and their identities. They often arrive in their host countries in a state of exhaustion, malnutrition, and trauma. The conflict in South Sudan has left over 4 million forcibly displaced from their homes since 2013, more than 2 million to neighboring countries. Considered as one of the most severe humanitarian crises on the continent, the situation in South Sudan is exacerbated by malaria, lack of housing, and limited access to water. Climate change also fuels the refugee crisis, causing the displacement of millions, as is already the case in the Horn of Africa. Cyclones, recurrent droughts, poor harvests, and water shortages are likely to force an estimated 80 million Africans into exodus by 2050. Displaced people and refugees are particularly vulnerable to xenophobia, arbitrary detention,